the grave site of Martha Elizabeth Gillum Boren Boyd. She was born in Arkansas in December of 1840 and died in Bell County, Texas in 1934. She came to, her first husband was Isaac Boren Jr., 1834 to 1863, and he was captured at the Battle of Arkansas Post and taken to Chicago, and he died in a Yankee prison, probably froze to death. She had 2 children by them, 2 sons. Benjamin Dolan Boren, who was born in 1856, died in 1922. And your great-great-great-grandfather, John Rufus Boren, born in 1861, died in 1940. That would be Erdell's father. Erdell's father. Her second marriage, well, she was left destitute in Texas after he died in the prison, and she went back to Arkansas. They all had come together to begin with, and she married a guy named Wiley Boyd, who was 30 years her senior, but had come down to Texas on that original wagon train. She had 8 children by him. He was born in 1810 and died in 1876. They married in 1864. So basically she was pregnant every year after that. 4 boys, 4 girls with Wiley. And I believe he's buried up in Arkansas. So she ended up coming back down here, living with John Rufus Boren. And then she lived with, I believe, one of her stepsons. And that's why she's buried out here. They had a farm out here.
So Honey knew her.
Yes, this is the lady that Honey said, oh, she lived in the back and I had to go empty her snuff can. Yeah, she did snuff, which is not unusual. A lot of women did that in those days. They'd take snuff and spit it in cans and just ruin their teeth. And
how many kids did she have?
Basically, she had 8 with Wiley and 2 with Isaac Jr., so she had 10. So we're at the Sudan Cemetery. This is May the 21st, 2024. We're at the grave of Don Orman's, Tex Orman's grandparents and great-grandparents. Here's buried Eva Edith Schaffer Orman, and she was born in 1888 and died in 1976, and Arthur W., born in 1886, died in 1967. They were married actually 50 years, the 24th of November 1910, which was 50 years to the day that we got married in November 24th, 1960. So we'll move over to Fanny Fanny Cornelius Seals Ormond is Don, Mary, and Kim and Stacy's great-grandparents. And Fanny was born in 1862, died in 1933. John Wilson was born in 1854 and lived till 1948. He was a cowboy, drove cattle from down around Salado up to the Red River. They married in 1879. I remember that. I think Robert Turner, who was Stella Orman Turner's son, who's also deceased, he mentioned that John W. bought a new suit, and he and Fanny rode into Belton on his horse, and they married in 1879. And they had, I believe they had 9 children. Arthur W. was one of them. And they're all gone now. So that's it.